I think jiu-jitsu comes with this connotation that it is inherently dangerous. And I don't think that necessarily is all the way true. So what would you say to someone's like, hey, it looks really fun, but man, it looks dangerous. I've got a job to do, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no, I get it. You know, it is a rough sport. It is a rough activity. But, you know, really, it just comes down to finding the right training partners, you know, because jiu-jitsu is so widespread, you know, the network of people that want to train jiu-jitsu is very, very diverse, which I don't think you get in like a lot of other activities or sports. You know, it's kind of like it's little niche groups of people that are all kind of the same that like to do that activity. Jiu-jitsu is not like that. You know, there's such a wide variety of people who go in to train. And, you know, in that, a lot of those guys, they have different goals, and, you know, they're in it for different reasons. So it's very important as early as you can to find good training partners for you and what your goals are. You know, like if I have a 21-year-old dude who's previous, you know, maybe collegiate wrestler, he's coming in with the intention to become a world champion. That guy probably doesn't need to be training with the 45-year-old dude who works a desk job, who's coming in to find a community and have a nice outlet for physical activity. You know, so you need to kind of recognize those. And also, you should never feel bad or weird about telling someone, hey, I don't want to roll with you.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have some boundaries for your own training. And again, that comes with finding your good training partners. You know, like I would recommend for like new guys coming in, if you don't have those training partners yet, instead of doing a trial and error to find out by rolling with people, dude, just do the class, get the technique in, and then sit on the sidelines and just watch people roll.
Right.
And you're like, ooh, that guy I'm not going to roll with.
Staying away from that monster.
That guy I think I can probably roll with.
Yes.
You know, so building a rapport with your training partners is very important. And again, like not being afraid to set and keep your boundaries.
Yeah.
Because again, like if you're going in as you know, again, like a 45-year-old dude who, you know, works a desk job, has a family, you know, they're not trying to get that crazy.
No.
Dude, you don't need to be getting those fucking crazy rounds where there's like high impact, you're butting heads with guys. Yeah. But, you know, that 21-year-old dude that I was talking about, like, you know, if he has intentions to become a world champion, well, that probably is training he needs. But again, there's plenty of guys for him. And there's plenty of guys that are going to train at a slower pace and have a more technical, fun, engaging round. So yeah, you got to find the right training partners and set and maintain your boundaries.
I like it. I'm reflecting now on the few times that I have been injured in jiu-jitsu, and it was saying yes when I probably should have said no.
For sure.
It was maybe rolling with the guy that is like 275, who realistically, you know, that's never going to be a guy I compete with or whatever, but, you know, well, let's do it. And then, there goes my rib or my intercostal muscle or my knee. Or...
For sure. Yeah, there's more margin for error with guys that are that big, you know, like even if they're not trying to, like, they're not rolling like a spaz, like just if you zip when you should have zagged and you take the weight in a way that you weren't really anticipating, it's less forgiving when it's a 270-pound dude rather than a 175-pound dude.
Yeah,
you know?
No doubt.
So, you know, I came up never saying no to a roll. And also being like one of the smaller guys in the gym coming up too. It's tough, man. Like, people also don't understand too that even if I'm in there, if I'm rolling with a dude who's 270 and I beat him up, it is still very taxing on my body to do that, you know, like against a 270-pound man who does not want to get strangled by me. So even if I put it on him and I do strangle him, it's still a lot of wear on my body. So you don't even have to be like losing the roll necessarily to take that damage from rolling with guys that are that big.
Hello friends, if you enjoyed that clip, then you can watch the entire thing by heading to this link over here, or you can find us wherever you find podcasts by searching Radical Health Radio. If there's value here, please hit that like button, let us know in a comment what your biggest takeaway was, and hit subscribe, support the show as we support you. We'll see you soon.